Now welcome back. Oh. So we don't see how we fit use increment and decrement for the last video. Make we see how we fit use assignment operators for this video. We don't already start to use them already, as I don't show now for the other videos. I could just show now more in depth of waiting it be. If we look here, say we want to create the variable, so we go say make we say number one, right? So make we say this number one now. We want just assign them to something. Remember, say this is an assignment operator. So we want assign this variable to anything where we want. And if we do 5,000, make you create another variable. And then make we just make them 10,000. Now, this 10,000, you see say, I don't even put comma. No put comma for here. If you put comma, you go get error. If you put dots, but no need to do that for now. That's it. When we start to talk about data types, at that time you go know when you go use dots and know when you not go use dots. So for here, we get these two variables, number one and number two. Number one is assigned to 5,000 and number two is assigned to 10,000. As we don't get these our two variables now, what we need to say, what if we want declare them in another way, we want reassign them to something else? Remember, say I don't show now. So make we say we want to do them with the plus equal sign. So we go say number one plus equals, and we go just assign them to number two. And now if I console log them like this, it go work. So make we just call them a variable, say const, make we call them result, and then make we just read the value from there. So we go just say console log, and then we go just say result. So now if I come press save, you go see say I don't get this result for here. So this result don't they give me all the things where I want. This exact same way where we don't declare them before. Another way we fit do them be say, I fit just say, okay, I want to do also with the minus, I fit do multiplication, I fit do division, all the ones where I don't list for here, I fit do them just the same. So the way I show now, all the whole arithmetic operation, you see they work the same. So if I say I want a minus, it go give me minus that. If I say I want them times, it go still give me that 5,000 times that amount. If I say I want them divided also, it go give me the amount. And if I say I want the modulus, it go give me the remainder of the amount. These are just the basic operators where you go to use most of the time, where we don't see. In fact, this one self, this star or exponential, you know go to the use them, or I know to the use them, but so these are the operators where you go to see most of the time, where you go to use most of the time, these operators. But for now, that's all we need to learn. I will see you now for the next video. Thank you.